Maharashtra Deputy CM and NCP leader Ajit Pawar will be the new leader of opposition in the state assembly. As per reports, the decision was proposed by NCP Legislative Party leader Jayant Patil and approved by the assembly. Earlier on Monday, CM Eknath Shinde led Maharashtra government passed the floor test after surpassing the majority mark of 144. The newly formed Maharashtra government led by CM Eknath Shinde will uphold the previous government's decision to rename Aurangabad and Osmanabad as well as the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport. Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis announced on Monday. He said, "We will take a cabinet meeting and reaffirm the renaming of cities decided by the last cabinet meeting of the previous government." A wanted Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist captured in Jammu and Kashmir on Monday was an active member of BJP. He was also the party's Minority Morcha social media in charge in Jammu. Talib Hussain Shah and his accomplice were captured by the villagers in Jammu's Riasi area on Monday morning. 2 AK rifles, several grenades and other arms and ammunition was recovered from their possession. They were eventually handed over to the police. Meanwhile, the BJP blamed the system of online membership that is allowing people to join the party without any background check. A hoarding showing Telangana CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao's question to PM Narendra Modi was put up at Diamond Point Road near Parade Ground in Hyderabad with the hashtag Modi must answer. KCR was shown questioning the PM on death of farmers during farm law protests and that of migrants during lockdown, promised to bring back money and privatization of PSUs. A judge who was part of the Supreme Court bench that slammed the BJP's Nupur Sharma for her comment on Prophet Muhammad on Monday made strong remarks about personal attack on judges for their judgments. Personal attacks on judges for their judgments leads to a dangerous scenario, said Justice J.B. Pardiwala, who was part of the bench, and he said former BJP spokesperson needs to apologize to the whole country at a function. Both Justice Pardiwala and Justice Suryakant were targeted on social media by users after their oral comments against Nupur during the hearing of her plea. 12 passengers were killed after a bus fell into a gorge in Himachal Pradesh, Kullu, this on Monday morning. Visuals showed the heavily damaged vehicle. The bus headed to Saini fell into the gorge near Jangla village. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur on Monday ordered a magisterial inquiry into the bus accident in Kullu, which left 12 people dead and 3 injured. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi condoled the loss of lives and announced ₹2 lakh compensation each for the next of kin. A gunman opened fire inside a busy shopping mall in Copenhagen on Sunday, killing 3 people and critically wounding 3 others. A 22-year-old Danish man was arrested after the shooting. The police said the suspect acted alone and chose his victims at random. The police did not discuss the motive behind the killing but said a suspect is also known among psychiatric services. He said the shooter killed the 2 17-year-old people, a man and a woman, and a 14-7-year-old Russian citizen residing in Denmark. 2 years after Republic Bharat called British Pakistani businessman Anil Masurat an ISI stooge during a broadcast, Masurat won a defamation case against the channel at London High Court. Masurat had filed a defamation case against Republic's UK broadcaster, the worldwide media network. Republic allegedly did not participate in the proceedings. The judge noted the program had no evidence whatsoever to support its assertions that Anil Masurat was engaged in anti-India activities, including assisting in terrorism against India. Masurat said the broadcast caused serious harm to his reputation. The court awarded him legal costs of £37,500 and damages of £10,000. The judge said there was no realistic prospect of the defendant providing an apology. President Putin on Monday ordered Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu to press ahead with Moscow's offensive in Ukraine after troops took control of the entire Luhansk region. Shoigu told Putin this weekend that Moscow's forces were now in full control of Luhansk region, a major victory for the Kremlin more than 4 months after its leader sent troops into Ukraine. Putin said on Monday that took part in the Luhansk campaign should rest and rebuild their combat capabilities. After giving up on its initial aim of capturing the capital Kyiv, following tough Ukrainian resistance, Russia has focused its efforts on securing full control on the Donetsk and Luhansk region in eastern Ukraine. Iran has discounted its crude oil prices in China amid competition with Russia. Russian exports to China surged to a record level in May, making it China's biggest supplier of oil and displacing Saudi Arabia from that position notably. China's official data only lists 3 months of imports from Iran since the end of 2020. Sri Lanka extended school closure for one more week starting July 4 amid an unprecedented fuel crisis. The government and state-approved private schools will remain closed as there is not enough fuel for teachers and parents to get children to classrooms. Last month, the schools were shut nationwide for a day and remained closed in urban areas for the last 2 weeks.